Hello Ananda. In the previous section we have completed the functions introduction. Today we can see the functions. What is a function in C language? Why we are going to be using? Once again we can recall the once again. Function in C language is a block of code. Means it is what is a function? It is a block of code that performs a specific task. Means if we want to perform specific job or specific assignment, we need to use the function. It has a name and it is reusable. Means here we are going to be giving the name also, and we can use the several times. That can be executed from many different parts. Means here we are going to be using different parts in functions to execute it. First, once again we can see the definition. What is the definition of this function? A function in C language is a block of code that performs specific task. It has a name and it is reusable, and it has a, we are going to be giving the name also, and we are going to be using the multiple times. Means once we have written means several times we are going to be using. That is the use of the function. It can be executed from as many different parts. Means here we are going to be using different parts in C program as it is required. Means whenever we required that many number of times we are going to be using the function. It also optionally return a value. Means depending upon the situation we can return a value and we can not return a value also. It is optionally return a value to the calling program. So functions in C program has some properties. We have some properties. We can see one by one. First, what is the property? Every function has a unique name. Means whenever we are going to be giving the function name, we need to give the unique name. Means one function to another function we cannot give the same name. This name is used to call function. Means whenever we need to first we need to declare the function. We need to write the definition of the function also. After that we need to call that function. At that time we are going to be using this name only, where we are going to be placing this name in the main function. Every function has a unique name. This name is used to call a function from the main function. A function can be called from within another function. Means one function we are going to be creating and we are going to be calling where in other function. That is called function within the function. Next property, a function is independent and it can be perform its task without any intervention. Means it is a independent. Means they can work on own. It should not depend on other functions. Without any intervention, means without any disturbances interfering, they can perform their job. Next point, next property, a function performs a specific task. Means so if you want to perform addition only, means we need to use the add function. If you want to perform division function, means we need to use the division function. Means specific purpose we are going to be using the functions. A task is distinct job your program must perform as a part of overall its operations, such as adding two numbers or more integers, sorting an array also we can perform, and calculating the cube root also we can perform. Means whenever we are going to be creating a function, means we are going to be performing specific task. Next point, a function return a value to the calling function. Means function whenever we are going to be calling, at that time we are going to be returning the value. Sometimes we cannot return any value also, depending upon the situation. This is optional. Means it is a optional, depends upon the task your function is going to be accomplished. Suppose you want to just show few lines through a function, then it is not necessary to return a value. So suppose we are going to be displaying some message. At that time there is no requirement to give the return value. But if you are calculating area of a rectangle or addition of two numbers, at that time we are going to be returning some value. At that time must and should we need to give the returning value. But if you are calculating area of a rectangle and wanted to use the result somewhere in your program, then you have to send back value to the calling function. Means here we are going to be returning the value to the calling function. Some situations it is required. Next, C language is a collection of various built-in functions. Means here we are going to be, functions will be how many types already we have seen. two types. First one is the built-in function, second one is the user-defined functions. Built-in function means already some predefined libraries are there. In that we are going to be using the already existing the functions. C language is a collection of various built-in functions. If you have to return a program in C, then it is evident that you have used two built-in functions. Here we are going to be see some examples. Printf function. What is the use of the printf function? By using that we are going to be displaying the message on the console. Scanf function. What is the use? This is also a one predefined function, built-in function. By using that we can, whatever data we are going to be giving through keyboard, we can read the values. Next, CLR SCR function. What is the use of this function? By using that we are going to be clearing the screen on the console. All are C's in built-in functions. You cannot imagine C program without function. Means we cannot imagine C programs without a function. Next, we can see the structure of a function. We can see the structure. How whenever we are going to be creating a function, we have some structure. What is the function structure? First, this is the structure. The general form of a C function looks like this. First one, return type we need to specify. Whenever we are going to be returning the value at that time, we are going to be using the return type function name. Then we are going to be passing the parameters. Parameters nothing but arguments list. Whatever integers we are going to be using, that integers list here we need to specify, and within the curly braces we are going to be writing the statements related to the function body. This is the simple structure of the C function. Next, we can see the small example also. See here. Int sum. What is the int? Int is a return type. Then sum is the function name. Then within the parentheses here, int x, int y. These are the two parameters we are going to be passing. And in the we are going to be opening the curly brace. Then int result. One variable will be declared. This variable will be related to the sum function only. We cannot use outside. Result equal to x plus y. We are going to be performing return result. We are going to be returning the which value? Integer type with result. This is the simple example of the functions. Next, we can see the advantages of using functions. What are the advantages using the functions? We can see one by one. First advantage. There are many advantages using functions in C program. They are, first, we can see the first advantage. It can possible to top-down modular programming. Means top to bottom we are going to be writing. Bottom to top we are not going to be writing. This style of programming. This is the style of the programming. In high-level logic, overall problem is solved first while the details of each lower level functions is addressed later. This is the use of the first usage. The length of the source code program can be reduced by using the function. Means suppose only one function we are going to be using, all the actions we are going to be placing some in the same function, means it should be complex to rectify the errors. For that only we are going to be dividing the each and every subtask will be subtask. That is the use of the second advantage. It becomes a uncomplicated to locate and separate a faulty function for further study. Suppose we are going to be creating more than one functions. Where is the error? We can rectify easily. That is the use of the functions. A function may be used later, many other programs. Means once we have declared, means we can use within the same. Also we can use some other programs also. That is the use of the functions. A function can be used to keep away from the rewriting. Means once we have written, means we are going to be writing the many other times. No need to write again and again. It can reduce the redundancy also. These are the advantages of the C functions. In the next class, we can see the types of functions. Thank you.